What's up, YouTube? My name is Orlando. Welcome to my channel. Hope you all have a great day. It is February 24th. It's race week for the NASCAR Cup Series and NASCAR Xfinity Series. Practice will start on Saturday, I believe, for Cup, and for Xfinity, I'm not sure. I think they have practice on Friday. That's still a day away. But here you're going to talk about some news. Sebastian Vettel has decided that he will not race at the Russian Grand Prix later this season. I believe it's in September. Don't really know, but as it breaking shock, honestly, kind of shocking. Did not expect this at all. At least I did not expect this, but so, and Vettel also trying to boycott the event, and the F1 might cancel the event or just move it to another race. Move it to another track. I'm not sure if F2 and F3 are racing there. I'm not sure if WC's are racing there. I have no idea about that. So this comes amid of a Russian and Ukraine invasion. It's after because Russia is invading Ukraine. So Vettel is not going to race so fast if it does go on. Nico Hulkenberg could get a race seat for that particular event, but I don't honestly think they'll actually race here. So that's just my thoughts. But still breaking news. But testing is going on for Formula One. Pre-season testing. I'm not sure. So some big teams struggle. Mercedes was the ninth fastest, I believe, in this morning session. Ferrari and McLaren have been dominating. And AlphaTauri has been looking pretty strong. Red Bull's been struggling as well. Alfa Romeo and having some reliability problems. They only completed about 40 laps, I believe, in yesterday's session or today's session. So you really get their stuff fixed. This season Haas can become a competitor this season. I think they could be I think they can be in, and I think they could. I just really think I don't think they'll be like the same with your last season. They probably will be maybe 6th to 8th best team. I mean, I don't see them reaching the heights they reached in 2017 and 2018. But and now for Romeo, then a team that has been just struggling. It's been getting worse and worse for every single year. Lost P8 the constructors to Williams. It's really disappointing for that team. They really, I don't think Alfa Romeo will do this with that as well this year. I think they'll fish the bar for constructors. The entire teams that picking the win constructors aside for Mercedes. Maybe after testing, it's maybe Ferrari or McLaren. But I mean, if Mercedes was just sandbagging, I think it will be Mercedes. I think Red Bull and Mercedes are both sandbagging. So that's really all I have for this video, except one thing. My go-kart league race review. I'm going to do that until week 8. This is the last week or race or round. So how about Tuesday night? Couldn't get our first week because I came back home like at 11 that Tuesday, and then I had to I came pretty late on after school on Wednesday, and also I only have school on Wednesday because it's just different for me. Because I do going for homeschool. It's not homeschool. We don't have fun the weeks. You can't finish our stuff all our stuff in like a day. But if I could not make this to yesterday, I'm not the same for next week, but I have a break coming up in like on the 9th, so I'm not gonna go there, so I'm gonna upload it on Wednesdays. But now let's get into this review. So it was chaotic night, but night started off full of practice. I was 4th from practice, 4th from qualifying. For some reason, I started like 7th in like the heat. I don't know why. Qualifying is just confusing there. So, and then I ended up finishing like 7th in the heat race. There's like, actually, let's say it was just a very chaotic night. So the heat race is the qualifying race. So the qualifying race. So, two guys were racing side by side ahead of me. One got spun around. I tried to go around him on the outside because he was gonna crash. I thought I had some space on the outside, but there's actually none. And then I ended up hitting him. Didn't do to a stairs to a cart. Probably just a stairs to the fender. But actually, you don't own these carts. This is indoor karting, so you don't. So yeah, so everyone else has to the employees have to take care of their cars. I believe that's the only wreck for that race, and then the features overall went wrong. So I started 8th, even though I placed 7th in the heat. I believe one guy got disqualified from his qualifying race because he kept tapping someone in front of him. I don't know why. I mean, they're trying to make it way too strict on getting contact. This is my opinion. For some reason, the guy who got disqualified in the race, and he's in the B feature because you have two groups because you need two groups because you're not gonna have enough carts. Because the carts are just not going to be at full charge. And so for some reason, they got disqualified from his race. He started ahead of me. I don't know how. Qualifying just doesn't really make sense to me at this track. And then the guy, he actually did get going. So he had to do another static start. I started 8th. And then I actually got really distracted. And then I fired off like a second later than everyone else. But then there's a crash. I don't know what happened. I'm not sure what happened. Two guys spun out. They spun out like right in front of me, but I eventually avoided. I'm not even sure how they wrecked. I'll probably never know. And there's another wreck. I believe that was the last one of the race. I think that was star 4. I'm pretty sure that was like 3 cautions of that race. So the last caution, so everyone was racing car in front of me. There was a bunch of contact. Everyone was cutting each other off. And then there's a bunch of beating and banging. Everyone is getting hit. And then one guy got spun out. Cut off a foul corner. I was about to hit them, but thankfully I turned right to avoid them, which is just really fortunate. But I ended up finishing the race last because just couldn't get it around the guy in front of me. Because the track is like going like 2 kilometers, like 2 carts. I mean, you could fit 3 carts, but you fit 3 carts. gonna get pushed to the wall because someone's gonna be tight. I was just really frustrated. After the race, the lead director was pissed off because he was just bad, really pissed. He was pissed because we were making contact, running over all of us because everyone was running into each other. And then he said that he will possibly he's suspended for a race or the entire season if we make contact like one more time. Just doesn't really make sense. I mean, the reason why we're making contact is not because we want to, it's just that the track's not wide enough to make passes. The track can only fit like 2 free carts. Because if you don't fit free, you can't fit free cart. If you try to fit around the corner, someone's gonna get put into a wall, and there's gonna be a crash. It just really pisses me off after they're saying that they think really clean racing is you can race clean an entire race. Or you can barely race clean because it's a league race and you have a points championship on the line, and I'm trying to make a racing career out of. I'm trying to get a racing career, so not like it's just really not like. So I don't think we should be forced to just run around, do nothing. I mean, you should expect contact. Every race, it's surprising that there's some races with no cautions. Even these carts are easier to follow than junior carts, so the junior carts, because usually they just spread out, and then you just drove away from each other, or sometimes the leaders just stayed together, but then everyone just fell out of the pack. So I just don't get it why. I mean, yes, right. They have a right to be mad because you don't want to destroy cars. Besides just a list of cars they had to repair, there's like 5-6 of them because they're damaged, but suspension seems really harsh. Really harsh. I don't think it should be a suspension. Maybe like deduct the points, like 10, 20, 30 points to be fair. But I don't think like a ban, like a suspension for the rest of the season, is fair because it's going to have to be contact in one. I mean, it's going to have to be contact. It's always going to have to be contact. You should everyone try to make passes. Try to get the most points they can. If you're like in the back, not up for championship like me, you still need to get points because I'm trying to get some sponsors before the next season, and I wanted to look at a bunch of terrible stats, so I was just really frustrated that really acted like you can race clean. I mean, we can race cleaner, but just be too strict on it. But that's it for this video. So I gotta mention that I'm still like 14, 15 points after because I'm way ahead of what got driver in the stands. I missed week 2 because most of school and everything got sick too. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you next time.